A very good evening to all of you guys. Just let me know if I'm audible clearly and is my screen visible to all of you. Perfect. Thanks for letting me know. We will be beginning this session at 7:45 Indian Standard Time so that none of you guys or none of the candidate could miss out on anything. Hi Akshay, how are you doing? Hello Manish, how are you doing? Guys, just give me a heads up if I'm audible to everybody. I am doing great, Akshay. Thank you for asking. Perfect, perfect, great. Yeah, just wait for a minute or two. We will be beginning the session. Okay, shall we begin this session, guys? Perfect. Let me introduce myself first, and then we will be beginning this session. So, my name is Rahul. I'm a content strategist as well as a life skills trainer, and I have been very, gained kind of expertise in LinkedIn optimization or how you can boost up your candidature to get the job that you want. I hope that everybody here has been selected their future goals. For example, if they want to become a data scientist, they want to become a data analyst, or they want to go for AI or machine learning, etc., etc. So, in this session, on this series of session, we will be talking about how can you be building up your candidature, how can you be building up your resume, optimizing your LinkedIn profile, as well as how could you be able to proceed forward with your candidature to opt out a great opportunity for yourself, for your better future or the stable future of yours. Okay, so one by one, could you please introduce yourselves so that I can customize this session according to your needs? I want everybody to introduce themselves on the basis of three criteria. The first one is their name, the second one is the current location, and the third one is your professional background, if any. If not, your educational background. Quickly. Hello, Anju. Hi, Nikita. Hello, Jesh. Hi, Krishna. Hello, Dolly. Hi, Fahim. Hello, Shrest. Hi, Dibya. Karthik, Anushri from Mathura. Okay. Hello, Akash. Second semester science. Okay. Hi, Shravan. Engineering squad lead. That's great. Or we can say engineering team lead. Uh, Bangalore. Hey, man. Hi, Krishna. You're from BTech Mechanical Engineering. That's great. Hey, Kanan. Hi, Mayuri. Gaming process. Okay, BHC Maths. Hello, Praveen. RTR process. That's great, Nikita. IT department, finance. Okay. That's fine, Priyanka. We will be seeing that how could you be able to minimize the impact of your career gap in finding out the best opportunity. That's great, Anushri. Full stack development. Okay. Zoology, post graduation in physics. That's great, Priyanka. Counting process. Okay. Hi, Sonu. The engineering team lead. Okay. Adam Hotel. Java. Great. Scott, Gupta, warehouse executive. Great. Mechanical engineer. Okay. project engineer, business analyst. Okay, David, could you please tell me what are you seeking out from this uh, post-graduation program, or let's say, what are where are you seeing yourself in the upcoming 6 months or let's say 1 year? At which profile? This question is for David. Hello, Bhimrao. 12 years of experience. That's absolutely amazing. Hi, Sony. Irfan, good evening. How are you doing? B-Tech. Okay. Hello, Divya. Hello, Deepak. Hi, Raman. Hi, Shruti. Okay, that's great. Now I can say that I gauge almost all of you who have responded to me yet. Uh, I can say that there are different or the variety of students, I can say, pretty much well experienced as well as pretty freshers are there. So yeah, I have been very vigilant enough to customize this session according to all of your needs so that I can cater to everybody's queries so that I can resolve everyone's doubt. I have experience of how to understand the domain as well. Okay, now that you should be absolutely great, Dev. Great for you. Hi, Tapas. That's great. Okay. So now we will be seeing or we will be understanding how could you be able to ease out the process of getting or grasping the job that you want, because everybody know here and there that right now, right in this trends, the data science domain has been a very competitive as well as very crowded job market. If you want to make a stable living in this particular domain or in this particular field, you have to be very creative, you have to be very consistent in learning or in your practicality of usage of your skill set. And second of all, and third of all, it is very important that you know how to gauge or how to assess the job opportunities to apply for them. Am I right, guys? So I'm here to help you out on these topics, that how could you be able to protect yourself or get yourself ahead from the other candidates. Okay, so in this particular series, we will be seeing how could you be able to build your resume as well as your cover letter. What is the significance of your resume? What is the nitty-gritties of the resume? What you should be handling? What is an ATS? How could you be able to provide the content in your resume so that your resume do not do not get rejected at any cost or at any time. Then we will be seeing in the next session that how could you be able to optimize your LinkedIn profile, because right here right now LinkedIn is a platform where every recruiter is updated, every recruiter is pretty active in finding out for the candidates, for the best candidates. Other than that, in the tomorrow session, we will also be seeing how could you be able to build your profile on different kind of job portals and optimize those also. And the third series and third session will be very important for all of you, in which we will be understanding how could you be able to crack the interview in the very easiest and the very optimum way possible. Understood, guys? And just a small request, if you want to ask something, just write it down in the chat box. Do not mention it in the question and answers section so that it will be easier for me as well as easier for you to resolve the doubt. Perfect. 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 Okay. Before starting, could you guys please give me another answer that what do you want to become? A data analyst, data scientist, or a machine learning engineer? Become a become an AI engineer. What you are seeking from this domain? Because somehow or somewhat the interview processes could be different. Uh, there are various opportunities that you will be facing in your future. AI engineer, data scientist, business analyst. Okay. Because I must say that whenever you are transitioning yourself into a new domain, or let's say you have the courage of choosing a new domain and starting from the scratch, or completely transition yourself into the new domain, you have to be very vigilant as well as very consistent of your learning. And second of all, building a great set of projects. Data analyst ultimate goal is machine learning operation. That's great. Okay, ultimately an entrepreneur. Let's start. Great, great, great. Okay, just a small motivational quote from my side that success is not just about reaching at the top. Everybody wants to be on the top. It's about the consistently pushing yourself beyond your limits, embracing the challenges, continuously growing to excel in the professional world, because it is very difficult somehow. I'm not getting you scared or anything, but it, in today's reality, to get the stability of your work, get the stability of your profile or profession, it is somehow difficult. There will be some challenges, there will be some obstacle that you want to conquer in your life. So you have to be consistent, is what my point. Understood? NLP or deep learning. That's great, Dhananjay. So many tools, technology emerging in this field, but with this knowledge, I want to reach where I want to be happy working. And SM Patil, it's very simple that you have to be expertise in one of the aspect of the data science, because data science is, in itself, is a vast domain. It inculcated different kind of skill set, different kind of tools and technologies that you have mentioned. You just have to be very expert. Sir, which is the best? I can't say which is the best, because in if you want to be a professional in data science, you will be having many things to work upon, because it is a necessity right now. Deal with data and all. Had taken the help of AI, then you should be building the AI, Aditya. If you are interested in ML, then you should be proceeding forward with the learnings, with the comprehension of ML algorithm and all. You just have to be consistent and confident enough in your skill set. That's it. Okay. Now let's understand, sir, how from past 3 days. One second, guys. From the past 2 days, I've been hearing about AI plus Excel and AI plus Power BI. Is that helpful? Absolutely. It saves most of the manual work. It saves many of the formulas, many of the data visualization stuff in the Power BI and Excel, Kartik. So yes, according to the times, according to the trends, you just have to mold yourself. You just have to tweak yourself so that it will be easier for you as well as your future to be, easy on the path. For data analyst and Python, what preparation required? Okay, for the preparation part, I will be telling you all about it in the interview preparation section, Anushri. In this session, we will be learning about how could you be able to build a great resume for yourself and a cover letter for yourself so that there will be no chance of rejecting your resume at all. Because right now there are various softwares uh, taken over by the many of the organizations. I hope you are very well versed about them. Okay, so now it's time to understand resume building. So, guys, could you please tell me what is the difference between a CV and a resume? A resume and a curriculum vitae. What could be the possible difference? Because I have seen many of the candidates, many of the recruiters got confused between CV and a resume. Quickly, CV is more detailed. Absolutely, absolutely stressed. Elvin, after completion of this series as well as your mock interviews, in CV we are giving detail. And what about resume, Anushri? Resume is short detail and the CV is long detail about yourself. Okay. CV is longer and more detailed information. Resume is more exhaustive than CV. It covers not only the academic aspects of personality, related aspects also. Okay, Vijay. Somewhat correct. CV is more detailed, tells about relevant to the academic and research position. Resume is summary and CV is comprehension of the summary. Actually, not Aditya. Resume is for professional forums, whereas CV includes a non-professional background will not at all mega. For freshers, for fresher, it's CV and those who have their internship and pass. Absolutely not, Dhananjay. Yes, so that's what I was telling you about. Many of the candidates, many of the individuals uh, got confused in between a CV and a resume. So you have to be very careful about CV and a resume. So let me tell you what is a CV and what is a resume. A resume is a short formatted and a very relevant formatted document, which is only of more or less only of one page. On the other hand, a CV or let's say a curriculum vitae is a very detailed information about yourself, no matter what is your what the relevancy is. You just have to put every detail of yours, be it your academic, be it your uh, experiences, any kind of experiences. No matter what, you just have to give all of the information about yourself. Understood, guys? So in your future, don't get confused in these two terms. Resume concentrates on communicating more relevant work experience and education history. Absolutely. So basically, a resume is only consists of the relevant information that is relevant to the job profile you are applying for. So in that terms, many of you guys are just a fresher. No matter if you have a 12 years of experience, no matter if you have a 5 or 3 or 2 years of experience carrying with yourself, you will be considered as somewhat a fresher. How many of you guys have completed the internship in the field of data science? Perfect. So you shouldn't be consider yourself a fresher, a complete fresher in the field of data science, because you have given your 3 to 6 months. Yes, Shravan, I am asking about the flip robo technologies. Yes. So yes, you have completed a 3 to 6 months of your internship within the field of data science, and yes, I have 9 years of experience in core electrical field. Okay, so tell me this: that how can that particular experience be relevant to the data science field? Yes, absolutely my point. Not relevant. So I will be telling you how could you be making your prior profession a bit relevant to this particular field, so that it will be easier for you and you can showcase that I'm not a complete fresher. I have gained somewhat the experience of this much year, and I know how to survive in the corporate structure, or let's say corporate environment. Understood, guys? Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, guys, let's make this session interactive enough so that everybody can easily understand what I'm trying to say. If you have any kind of doubt, any kind of query of yours, just put it in the chat box so that I can reach out to your query. Okay, crafting your professional story. How to build a resume that gets noticed. I have told you what is a resume. Let's understand it in a more details. Your resume is your professional story. In a few words, you must convince potential employers that you are the best candidate for the job. So crafting a resume that stands out is essential in the very crowded job market, such as data science. But yes, if you have the knowledge of crafting or creating your resume, then it will be very easier for you. Let's see some of the stats and facts about a resume. So nearly one quarter, which is 24% of hiring managers or recruiters, spend less than 30 seconds to 1 minute looking at your resume. And that's why it should be very concise. Up to three-fourths of qualified applicants have been rejected by an ATS. Okay. How many of you guys do know about what is an ATS? Dhananjay, the best thing is your projects. I'm not motivating you to do so, but if you want, then the best thing is the projects that you have done in your past. You should be very well versed about it. No, no, Sony, it is not the average ticket size. ATS stands for Applicant Tracking System. Absolutely, Kanan. Okay, where CVs are filtered. based on keywords which companies can set on their end. Yes, resume scanning software, absolutely. Absolutely. So most of you guys got it right that applicant tracking system is an algorithm based software which reads the content of your resume and matches the keywords that has been put by the company's job description and your resume. So I will be telling you how could you be able to extract those keywords from a job description and put all of those keywords into your resumes. That the tracking system or an ATS will not be an obstacle in your path of success. Okay. Yes, a well-crafted resume plays a crucial role in job applications for several reasons. Let's see some of those several reasons. First of all, there is first impression. Yes, there is a very cliche statement that your first impression is your last impression, and I found it pretty much true because yes, it is. So your resume is your first impression in front of the recruiters. So must be considerate about having that particular impression of yours to be the upmost level. Second of all, applicant tracking systems, all of the manual work, all of the manual screening of the resume is now it's been taken over by this ATS. No matter what is the scale of the organization, everyone in the data science industry is using the ATS applicant tracking software or applicant tracking system. To then comes highlighting relevant skills and showcasing achievement. Every one of you have inculcated different kind of skill sets. Every one of you have learned different kind of technologies, tools, and every one of you have built a great projects for themselves. But how could you be able to showcase them? How could you be able to highlight all of your relevant skills? So I will be telling you all about it. Professionalism and attention to details and interview opportunity. The main aspect of the resume or a cover letter is to get to an interview so that you can represent your skills or the practicality of your skills. So that's why you should be very vigilant. You should be very careful about choosing the content of your resume. Understood, guys? In resume, photo is important or no? You shouldn't be having your photographs in your resume. A single statement answer. Clear, guys? Perfect. 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 Okay. Now let's learn about some things before starting building a resume. The first one is keep your resume concise and easy to read. Don't have to make your resume unnecessarily lengthy. Just put all of the points, all of the content that is relevant to the job description. Then use bullet points to showcase your achievements and responsibility. Why so? Because bullet points provide you the leverage of explaining things in a very brief manner. Include relevant keywords from the job description. I will be telling you how could you be extracting all of those job descriptions keyword and putting all of those job description keywords into your resume or inserting all of those keywords into your resume. Then comes proofread carefully to eliminate errors or typos, and ideally your resume should be of only one page. Why ideally your resume should be only of one page? Because of the content necessities and to make your resume relevant enough so that any recruiter can read it easily and quickly. More or less, there are 7 to 8 components or sections of a resume. The first one is your personal information. Very basic, but very important. There are some things that you should be knowing before you put all of the information. Objective, or let's say summary. It is a brief of your resume. If somebody wants to gauge yourself on the basis of the skills that you have put in your resume, then you should be creating a great objective or summary section of yours. Then comes the experience section, very important. Then the education, other relevant courses. Then for everybody of you, there is the skill section that you should be focusing upon, because everybody here wants to showcase their skills rather than anything. Your projects, your tech tools, your softwares, your technologies, your languages, your data handling skills, and whatnot. Then it is interests. Okay. So before understanding all of those components or sections of the resume, you should be knowing I have created 3 type of resumes according to your needs. Do hear me out very carefully and answer all of the questions that I will be asking you. Changing my resume for different companies and their JDs. Yes, Karthik, it is a better way to get the job that you want, as well as you are doing what others are not. So it will give you upper hand in the selection processes. Clear, Karthik? Okay. Now comes types of resume. Why types of resume? Because many of you guys are freshers, many of you guys have great sets of experience but not relevant. Many of you guys have somewhat the experience but is not great enough. So how could you be able to create all of those things or put all of those things in your resume? I will be telling you. Okay. The first one is chronological resume. Just take a deep look, take a careful look on this particular resume that I have been mentioned, and do let me know how many of you think that this resume is for you. So let me explain what is a chronological resume. The chronological resume is for the people who want to highlight career growth and development in a specific industry or profession. Let me emphasize on some terms. In a specific industry or profession, this is for the people who wants to showcase their experience working as a or working for a previous employer that may be prestigious or well known to the company, prospective company. Other than that, for the people who have minimal or no gaps between positions and have worked in the same industry for an extended period of time. Take a look at this particular resume and do let me know if this particular resume is for you guys, for any one of you, or no. Okay. Sagar and Bhimrao, do let me know. Have you worked in the field of data science for an extended period of time? Do you have a great experience in the field of data science? Yes, that's why this resume do not cater any one of you. I have told you, I have emphasized that for the people who want to highlight their career growth and development in a specific industry or profession. As you can see, This particular resume consists of only the data science domain's profile. Understood? No matter what was your last profession, if it is relevant to the profession you are trying to switch, then it will be great. Then it will be a great thing. Otherwise, you will be considered as a fresher. Absolutely, Ajit. If they had that much, then why they enrolled this program? Yes, Aditya. Absolutely, Rakhi. Okay, proceeding forward. Don't you worry, guys. I will be providing you an exemplary resume or a resume of the alumni who is now being placed at a very good firm. And actually, he was a fresher. Okay, now the functional resume. Do hear me out very carefully. This is for the people who want to transition to a new industry or a new job role and emphasize their skills to compensate the lack of experience. For the people who are a recent graduate or let's say a fresher without a lot of direct work in the relevant or the respective field. For the people who have developed their skills by volunteering or let's say opting out for a course or a PG program rather than working in a traditional job profile or a role. A very simple resume. Just look at it and let me know if it is for you or not. Looks like this is for fresher. Yes, absolutely. But do read the first point very carefully. For the people who want to transition to a new industry. Okay. For the people who do not want to showcase their previous experience, just the skill set as well as the internship part, then this resume is for you. For the people who are a complete fresher, do not have any kind of work experience carrying with themselves, this is for you. Direct work experience during the internship, this is in for us. Absolutely. Proceeding forward. Now comes the combinational resume format. This is for the people who are making a small career change or transitioning into a similar position. For the people who want to highlight their skills and accomplishments instead of just the job duties. For the people who have an inconsistent employment history or gaps and want to highlight your skills to compensate for that. Okay, let me be clear upon two things. First of all, this resume format is for the people who have a prior experience of, let's say, 3+ years of, excuse me, yeah, 2 to 3+ years of experience. This is for the people. This resume is for the people. Will you provide us resume format? Absolutely, I will be providing you resume format as well as a platform where you can build a resume. Okay. This is for the people who want to showcase their skill set rather than just the job duties. As you can see, data analyst and business intern. Then the following things have been mentioned. Priyanka, could you please elaborate your doubt? I am not able to understand it. Who will evaluate our resume if we are already have one? First of all, every one of you should be creating a resume according to the format or according to your liking if you want to get selected. And second of all, we have a dedicated team for the evaluation purposes of your resume, your cover letter, your LinkedIn profiles as well. You will be after this series, you will be getting an email in which you just have to submit your resume, cover letter, as well as your LinkedIn profile. Understood? 18 plus years, different skills that play different role now. Okay, Shravan. So let's just take your case only. So Shravan has 18 plus years of experience, but in the different skill set, played different role. So in almost every role of yours, there is the interpersonal skills. There is this usage of your MS Excel or sheets or whatnot for the data. Am I right, Shravan? Absolutely. So the things that makes your profile relevant enough, that the things that makes your the experiences that makes your prior experiences relevant enough, you should be putting all of those. So that showcases that you are not a complete fresher. You have gained a great set of experience in the past, but now it's time that you are transitioning to the new domain. And you don't have to worry at all because data science is a domain where many of the great transitions has been done. I have an acquaintance of mine that he was a content writer. Now he's been placed in Accenture as a data analyst. He is working for an absolute uh, 3 to 5 years now in Accenture only. He has also um been selected for different job profiles within the field of data science in KPMG as well as in I am forgetting the name of the organization, the next organization. So yeah, that's how you should be mentioning about your experiences. I hope I am clear, very clear to everybody. I hope everybody understood what I have said till now. You should be using combinational resume, Shravan, because chronological resume for the people who is working who are working in a specific industry for a long or extended period of time. Great. Now let's understand the sections or the components of the resumes. The first one is objective, or let's say the summary section of your resume. So basically, a resume's objective is a catchy statement about your professional goals that goes at the top of your resume. Absolutely. The resume objective summarizes your professional experience, talent, and achievements in more or less 2 or 3 sentences and shows why you are the best candidate for the job. So as I have already mentioned earlier, that in the objective section, all of your personality will be reflected in the eyes of the recruiter. So just like a book, whenever you are trying to read a book, understand what is the type of a book, you just have to fold it and read the summary or the abstract of the book. And then afterwards, if you got interested, then you will buy the book or read the book. Otherwise, you just have to reject it according to your interest. So likewise, if you are not interested by the recruiter, then why he or she should be hiring you? Is that simple? The functional one, Fahim. I have 2 years. The combinational one, Kanan. Okay. You just have to be clear as well as concise, and it should be over within the 30 seconds, not more than that. So you just have to be make sure that you will be providing your aspirationals, your current key skills as well as current profile or position. So there is a very simple writing formula for this particular object or the summary. So begin your objective statement with the position, title, occupation, field, or let's say area of work, uh, data scientist, data analyst, because you have been working at a data science job profile in your internship, right? You just have to mention it. Then follow this with skills that you have that have helped you in your professional journey. Okay, guys, do let me know what is the best skills, best set of skills you have inculcated in yourself in the field of data science, be it data visualization, be it data mining, be it data structuring, be it Python, be it any library of the Python, be it the database management, be it SQL, EDA, SQL, Excel. Karan, if you want to write Excel, do not write just Excel. Use advanced Excel every time. Power BI, data manipulation. Okay. Okay, guys, I want to ask you one thing that what do you think? Tableau is better or Power BI is better? Power BI, Power BI, Power BI. That's great. Actually depends on the work. Yeah. Interpretation, Power BI, Tableau. Has anyone interested in the prediction part? SQL, Python, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Cbon, MLD, LNLP, Scikit. Yeah, so that's how you should be mentioning all of your skills. Sci-fi, model building. Great. So yes, now I can see that TensorFlow. Okay. Now I can whatever more options to interpreting data sets. You need to have license. Tableau has more advanced feature. Absolutely. totally depending upon the work and the usability. Okay, proceeding forward. So as I can say that almost every one of you do know about your skill set, knows about the upper hand or the aspect, confidence aspect of your skill set, then do mention it in the objective section. Web scraping. Mention what you are looking forward to, your a new scope, field of work, or the organization, and what motivates you to do so. Okay. If the employer or the recruiter want to hire you, then you should be mentioning what you can provide to that particular employer in the benefits of the uh, eh, growth of the organization, growth of the performance. ML, JavaScript, HTML. Okay. Okay. Here are some of the objective sections. You should be reading it and telling me what do you think, which one is the best for you or best suited for you. First one. Great. Anushri, you haven't completed or enrolled yourself in the Fliprovos internship. Anushri, have you been the part of the internship? Completed. So you have. So what was the name of the profile, Anushri? Irfan, you should be adding many of the things such as your data science skill sets and the relevancy of the data science field. Okay, Anushri, it is data analyst. So how could you be able to say that you are working as a teacher and you should be mentioning it? You have worked as a data analyst. You should be mentioning the job profile of yours as a data analyst. You have worked as a data analyst earlier, and your aspirational job profile is data analyst or into the field of data science. Clear, Anushri? Yes, it's important. Perfect. Proceeding forward. Now comes the personal information. Very basic, but very important. Your name, address, city, state, cell phone number, email address, LinkedIn profile should be highly visible. Make sure to put your LinkedIn profile in your resume. You should be putting it as a very mandatory thing to do. Other than that, whenever you are trying to put the address in your resume, make sure to put your city and the state. That's it. Not more than that. You don't have to put all of your address lines in your resume. And third of all, your email addresses should be professional. Don't use quirky email addresses or funny email addresses at all. LinkedIn profile plus GitHub link. Absolutely. Sir, what about past LinkedIn account? You don't have to create a new one for yourself. It's just you just have to optimize your LinkedIn account according to the data science domain. I will be telling you in the next session how could you be able to optimize your LinkedIn profile. Then comes the experience section. In the experience section, you should be mentioning all of the experiences, all of your learnings by the Fliprobo's internship. Clear? Once you have mentioned the internship part, then you will be, if you want, then you should be mentioning all of, not all of, but one or two past experiences of yours as a core experience, and mentioning the most relevant facts such as the interpersonal skills of yours, softwares, many of the things could relate one another. Yes, it is possible. Just focus upon the projects and the usability of the projects, because uh, if you can build a great project for yourself or work under a great project for yourself, then it will be beneficial for you. Okay, a very simple format: your profile, your company's name, location, then the tenure of that profile. Describe your skills and accomplishments and responsibilities. Expand on the parts where you have experienced the most relevant to the employer. Manish, Manish and all. Let me be clear upon one thing. If you have completed the internship, you don't have to say, can't say that I don't have any kind of experience into the field of data science. Sagar, I'm afraid to say that I have an idea, but it could be, it could not be, easily digestible because of the crowdedness of the market or competitiveness of the market. Or in a very casual terms, the tightness of the market. Apart from the capstone project, I worked on a number of projects. So should I mention all of the projects? Yes, you can mention approximately 3 to 4 projects, the best projects of yours, Vijay Shankar and others. But make sure that you are very confident enough in all of those. Now comes the education part. List all of your collegiate experiences in reverse chronological order. Include school name, city, and state. Degree and anticipated date, majors, minors, GPAs are optional, very optional. But if you want to brag about your marks, brag about your scores, or let's say flaunt your scores, then you should be mentioning it. What is major and minor? So basically, in many of the graduations, major is known as the post-graduation part, and minor is known as the graduation part, or let's say bachelor's and master's part. I've done BCom and graduation, should I? Yes, you have to mention your education. Now, the very most important part of everybody's resume, the skill set part. Highlight your relevant skills, both technical and soft skills. Okay, do let me know what is the difference between technical as well as soft skills, or hard skills or soft skills. What is the difference between both of them? You should be categorizing the skills under different sections, include specific examples or achievements that demonstrate your proficiency. Okay, Pankaj, and what is your doubt? Correct, Aditya. The hard skills, or let's say the technical skills, are the skills that is directly relevant or directly caters to your work, professional work. But on the other hand, the soft skills are your interpersonal skills, which can target both of your work or both of your lives, professional as well as personal. If you want, you can do that, Irfan. Okay, guys, take a screenshot of this particular slide. All of these are the keywords. So you just have to create the section of the skills and categorize all of those skills under different sections. Each part we have to put information for major to minor, minor to major. We just have to mention about the graduation and the post-graduation part. That's it. First of all, there is post-graduation, then the graduation, then the inter-college or 12th or 10th. Guys, have you took the screenshot? Perfect. Proceeding forward. So yes, some of the points before proceeding forward, you should be using professional fonts such as Helvetica, Times New Roman, Roboto, Poppins, uh, Arial. If you want to highlight something, just use the bold functionality. Don't use italic, don't underline things. You just have to make sure that your resume is very well structured and everything is easy to read. Don't have to use the infographical images at all. Yes, Kanan, it would be fine. Yes, Praveen, you will find this particular session on your LMS. Perfect. Proceeding forward. Okay, guys. So here is a resume of an alumnus. Just read everything very carefully. Guys, can everybody see my screen very clearly, or is there any kind of problem? Akshay, it is the issue of your end. Everyone can see my screen very carefully, clearly. Guys, are you done reading? Or you can take the screenshot of it also if you want. So as you can see, the name of the candidate, the position of the candidate. There is a small summary. As a fresher data analyst, I have a solid foundation in data analysis, statistics, and programming languages. I am proficient in SQL and Excel and have experience working with data visualization tools like Tableau. Through coursework and projects, I have gained practical experience in data cleaning, data modeling, and data visualization. I am a quick learner and I'm eager to expand my skills and contribute to a team as a data analyst. Then the education part, bachelor's and the PG program, post graduation program. Then the in the personal professional experience section itself, everything that he have learned through the Wiprobo's internship has been mentioned over here. Then a small gist of internship, worked for 6 months with Fliprobo Technologies. Then, as you can see in the key skills, three sections, three categorizations have been made: languages, software, and technical key skill set. Other than that, the projects, only two projects has been mentioned over here. If you want, you can mention 3 to 4 projects. But make sure that all of the projects do have your utter confidence. Understood, guys? Should I be proceeding forward? Perfect. Okay. Guys, if any one of you have a doubt in the resume building section, do let me know now. Anyone, any doubt? Perfect, perfect, perfect. How many of you know about the cover letter? What is the cover letter? So basically, in a very simple manner, if I want to explain you what is a cover letter, so it is, please explain again. What do you want me to explain? Windows 10. Sir, in the last resume, no mention personal information. This is important or not? Mentioning your personal information is very important. I have hidden the personal information. That's why you are not able to see the personal information due to confidentiality and all. You will get the recorded session on your LMS Windows 10. You should be on time if you want me to explain things again. Please confirm and explain the process again. It is not possible because I have been explaining things for approximately, I guess, 1 hour 15 minutes. You should be joining on time. Okay, proceeding forward. So basically, a cover letter is a supporting document to your resume as well as your candidature. It will provide you a sense of achievement. It will provide you a sense of credibility to your resume and your candidature in the eyes of the recruiter. That yes, you are doing something else what other candidates are not doing right now. In central government sector. Absolutely, Ajit. You should be inserting that. It will create a great impact in your resume. First of all, Karthik, I have mentioned earlier in this class, do differentiate between a CV and a resume. And yes, your resume will be evaluated by the team of ours. Okay. So importance of cover letter, a cover letter is an opportunity to make a strong first impression on the employers. It provides additional context as well as insights beyond your resume. You just don't have to reiterate your resume. You have to impress the interviewer, or let's say recruiter or the hiring manager, that yes, you want this particular job. You are genuinely interested in this particular organization or in this particular profile. That's why you have written a cover letter specifically customized according to the job description or the job profile. Question is last year's like a bunch of skills and also done 6 months of the proposed program. It is good for me with the second format. Or should I go with the third? You should be going to for the third, tapas. Absolutely, Kanan. If you don't want to showcase your previous mechanical engineering experience, then it is totally your call. Because in the interview, there will be a question that what is your previous employment? What is your previous job profile? Why do you want to transition into the field of data science? Or why are you seeking for a career change? It showcases your communication skills and demonstrates your enthusiasm, or let's say your zeal for the position. You should be going forward with the data analyst job profile, Priyadarshini. Eventually, you will be learning different kind of skill set, but for now, employers often use cover letters to evaluate your compatibility with the company's culture and job requirement. Be teacher 15 years long. Okay. Coaching driver, can they get Rashmi, I will be very genuine to you. Yes, somehow many of the recruiters do prefer the candidates with less employment gaps or less career gaps. But if you are well enough in creating the projects of your own, in enhancing the skill set of your relevancy, then absolutely there is no chance or no obstacles come in your way. You just have to make sure that you are very well versed about your communicational abilities, conveying power, convincing power. And second of all, do practice or common interview questions as well as technical interview question. And third of all, create or build great sets of projects other than the projects that you have done already, because it will give you the upper hand. Uh, you can take the help from Kaggle, Stack Overflow, GitHub, YouTube. Many of the platforms are there available on the internet. No, Akshay, you don't have to put your photo in the cover letter or on the cover letter. Does proper English matter? Okay, so let me be clear upon one thing that no, proper English does not matter, but conveying your messages or communicable English do matter. Cover letter is not sent on the digital resume. Okay, so I have a hack for all of you guys. If you want to attach a cover letter, just create a resume, then attach a cover letter to it in a singular PDF and attach that particular PDF to any of the job profile or application. Understood, guys? You will, Priyadarshini. Okay. A very old cover letter, but a very relevant as well as very impactful one. Just read it thoroughly and let me know once you're done. For other job role, are we supposed to make new products like Aditya, it is totally depending upon you, because in today's era, let's take an example of full stack development. Uh, many of the projects have been now considered as a cliched one because of the crowdedness or the numerous usage of that particular concept of the project. But if you can build a great project, or let's say a project that is not pretty common, then it will give you the upper hand. And that's why I've been suggesting some of you guys to build a great set of projects that can give you the confidence as well as the upper hand from the other candidates. No, Irfan, it is not important nowadays. Admin, your preferences will be noted, and accordingly the opportunities will be given or presented in front of you. The company name section and the salutation part, how I know that? Okay, Tapas, it is very common thing to understand that if you know about the name of the organization, you just have to Google it. You will get every information, every public information about it. Am I right, Tapas? Other than that, if you are applying on Naukri.com, LinkedIn, you just have to click on the name of the organization and there will be a page of that particular organization. in which you will find every detail of it. Understood, everybody? Perfect. Okay. Now let's understand, or let's see how could you be able to create a resume of your own with the help of an AI. Guys, everybody can see my screen. I hope this web page is very familiar to all of you guys because it is your LMS. Correct? On your LMSs, just click on more and then you will find the resume button over here. Just click on it. Wait for a bit. Why it is showing 404? Yeah, now it is working. Yeah, okay. If you want to create a new resume for yourself, just click on create a new resume. Choose a template of your liking. I prefer London one. Just click on it. If you have a resume of your own, just click on upload my resume. If you want to create a new resume for yourself, just click on create a new resume. Then there will be different kind of job profiles over here. I am proceeding forward with data analyst. Then you will be having every relevant skill set or the pre-made template of your liking or the profile. For example, if I want to change anything, I will be just clicking on the thing that I want to change. I want to write my name, the profile. Don't have to upload the photograph of yourself, email address, only the state and the city. Then if you want to, let's say, provide the link of your LinkedIn, just type LinkedIn, then the link of your LinkedIn. Guys, am I audible clearly to everybody? Absolutely, Irfan. I will be showing it to you. Perfect. Okay, just have to copy the LinkedIn's profile link and then paste it. If you want to provide GitHub's link, then just click on GitHub. Same goes with Kaggle. GitLab. That's it. Other than that, here you can see the section for key skills and the technical skills. In the experience section, education, you just have to add section of the projects. Here, as you can see, advanced, custom section, internship. If you want to switch the spacing, here is an option. We want to create a gap section, margin, compact, narrow, color, font size, font style. Let's say non-word friendly font switch. Continue anyway. So yeah, this is it. Date format. If you want to add or change anything, if you want anything, add new subsection, duplicate subsection, change date format, preferences, delete subsection. And here is an option for improve with ChatGPT. It is ChatGPT integrated. Just have to click on it, then it will be automatically improved. The help of ChatGPT, rewrite with ChatGPT. If you like this one, then it's great. Otherwise, just cross it. Okay, now it's the time. Let's understand how could you be able to suppose I have made a resume and upload on LMS, but if that's not proper, then it will be evaluated once. Afterwards, you will be notified if your resume is well to proceed forward or not. Anju, try to open it in the incognito mode or try to re-log in into your account. Now comes the job match. Okay, for the people who are eager to ask me or eager to know that how could they be able to get or extract all of the relevant keywords from the job description. Let's say I want to search for uh, data analyst jobs in Bangalore. Aditya, could you please elaborate upon your query? Hmm. Okay. So I like this one. So I want to apply for this profile. What I will do, I will just copy all of the description, and then what I will do, I will paste all of the description in the job match section. I will just copy and paste it, and then I will be clicking on analyze. It will take a few seconds. Yeah. So according to this resume, all of these skills should be there in your resume, and only the keyword data is mentioned over here. So what you will be doing, you will be just clicking on it. Want to add the skills? Got it. First click on resume where you do want to add. This is how you can create a resume, an ATS friendly one. Using to the best possible manner for a project to make it more efficient. Is that will consider it as skills or a space of improvement? It will surely be considering as a skill. Seda, you should be opening it in the elements. For the people who are facing any kind of challenge to access the resume builder, just re-login into your accounts, or if that is not working, just open it in the incognito mode. Priyanka, somewhat the common skill set can be considerable, but if the job description is for the well prestigious organization, then they you can't be leaving any kind of loose ends. So yes, this is all from my side, guys. If you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me right here, right now. CN48, have you open it into the incognito mode or try to relog in? You just have to attach the resume of yours and reiterate your cover letter, Anup. Yes, they do. Try to refresh it Windows 10, or you can try Control Shift and R to hard refresh it. Absolutely, Shreyas, you will be. Somehow, somewhat, yes, Bhimrao. to make sure that you are inserting all of the relevant keywords. For the people who can't access the resume builder, just raise a ticket regarding not able to access the resume builder. That's it. Thank you guys for joining this session. I really appreciate all of you guys for hearing me out for approximately 2 hours. I hope that everybody will be having a great day ahead. Thank you everybody for joining this session. If you have a doubt, if you will be having a query of yours, then we will be connecting you further. I will be connecting you further tomorrow actually for the next session. Pardon. Till then, have a great day. Thank you.